right here, it's really, really nice because it's your Roma model. You're able to look at your Roma model, and then it's also your logic model. So you can write on your logic model if you want to, instead of saying, okay, this is your mission statement, which goes on the bottom, your needs, your strategies, your outcomes, your outcome indicators, your results, and your proxy outcomes. Kind of visually see it for yourself. So at this point in time, we've kind of already have gone over our aroma cycle. So we've done the assessment, we went into planning, we've talked about implementation, we've gone into achievement of results, and right now we're going to do evaluation. So let's go ahead and go to page 61, and we're going to go over the learning objectives. So Ms. Terry, if you can start and just read the first one, and then we'll go take turns.
Participants will understand how to use data from the Carter questions to identify performance and accountability.
Participants will learn to identify how to take success for the CAPD network into words. Participants will learn what visual features cause about measuring performance.
Participants will identify industry standards for performance.
Participants will identify measurement tools and processes. Ms. Terry.
Participants practice matching outcomes and indicators to measurement tools and processes.
Okay, so of course we're going to be having going into our performance and looking at our outcomes and our indicators. So let's go ahead and go to page 62. And so using Carter's 7 key questions for performance and accountability, and again, going back to Carter's questions of the accountability agency, how many clients are you serving? Who are they? What services do you give them? What does it cost? What does it cost per service delivery? What happens to the client as a result of the service? And what does it cost per outcome? So on page 62, using Carter's 7 key questions for performance and accountability, there are 3 highlighted questions. And those are the main ones that we're going to be focusing on today. Annette, can you read number 1?
How many plans are you serving?
And then Maria, number 3.
What services do you give them?
And then Rose.
What happens to the clients as a result of the services?
So again, we're measuring performance. We're looking and we're trying to see how we can better help our clients, right? So we're going to focus on 1, 3, and 6. Go ahead and go to the next page, page 63. Establishing targets and measuring performance. Ms. Terry, can you read number 1?
Identify the outcomes. This is a qualitative statement about what is going to be achieved with no numbers. Carter question 6.
Okay, so with that, we've already identified our outcome, which is individual job skills. And then can you turn number 2?
Identify the service, activity, intervention, or output that is expected to reduce the outcome. Carter question number 4.
Maria, number 3?
Identify the number of people receiving the service. Carter question number 1. Identify the time frame as part of the description of the service.
Okay, so we've already identified that. So 10 out of 20 will achieve the outcome as you plan to measure it within its time frame. Ms. Rosie, number 4?
Identify the outcome indicators. This is a quantitative statement where the number of clients or units that are expected to achieve the outcome is added to the general outcome statement.
So estimate performance by calculating the relationship between the number receiving the service and the number achieving the outcome. Divide the number expected to achieve the outcome by the number expected to receive the service to get a percentage. This calculation yields a percentage, which is the projected success rate. These steps occur prior to delivery of the service and are used to target or estimate your performance for the service. The final step occurs after the service, when you know what happened to determine your actual success rate. Ms. Terry, can you read number 6?
Actual performance is calculated after delivery of the service using the same process as above, but replacing the projected or targeted numbers with the actual numbers in both the numerator and the denominator.
The analysis of performance will include comparing the projected success rate percentage with the actual success rate percentage. So let's go ahead and go to page 64. And can somebody read the scenarios for me? So the outcome, net number one, outcome,
Outcome, increase household income. Service activity, case managed family self-sufficiency program. Number to be served, 20 families in a 6-month period. Outcome indicator, 7 families will increase household income by 10% in 6 months. Projected success rate, 7 families who will have achieved the outcome divided by 20 families receiving services equals 35% will succeed.
so we have it up here on this board, and that's just our estimated performance. And so we do that a lot here at Project Bravo, is we estimate. I give you a projection. I say, this is how many families we want to help. And then we actually get our numbers, right? And so, let's say that we said we want 20 individuals and we want to help those 20 individuals to transition out of poverty, let's just say. But only 7 of those individuals actually transitioned. So you divide that by your 20, and so it's only 35% of those individuals that actually transitioned out of poverty. That's just an example. Ms. Rosie, can you do the measuring actual performance? The bullet points?
After the service had been provided, the program identified the actual number of clients who achieved the outcome within the established time frame and calculated the success rate. This requires follow-up. The number was 5 families. 5 families achieved the outcome divided by 20 families receiving services. 25% actually succeeded.
So our actual performance, this was our estimated, this is our actual. So we did have 20 families that enrolled, only 5 of them achieved. So therefore we only did the 25%. Okay, so that's how we do it. We say this is how many individuals we think are going to TOP, but then in reality at the end of the year, this is how many actually TOP. So we always use percentages. We're always, whenever we turn in the state report, we're always, trying to do our best. And there's times that sometimes we go under, and then there's sometimes that we go over. And really with the state, you can only go 10% over or under. So you have to be very careful. And you can adjust your numbers, but only once out of the year, and you can only adjust them in August. So it's a little bit harder. So yeah, if you've gone over in August, you can change your number, but then if you go over too much or you go over not enough, again, it would be something that you have to answer to the state why you're going over or under. So your dropout, your rate performance, let's say that instead of, we have 20 that enrolled, but actually 15 completed. So now you have 15 families that actually completed. You have your 5 that actually did it. So you're going to change your fraction. So 5 over 15, it's going to give you 33% success rate instead of the 25. Okay, because you enrolled 20, but only 15 completed. So again, it's always like that. We're always looking at our numbers. We're always trying to see what achieved, who didn't achieve, who enrolled, how many enrolled, and even in our state report, there's certain NPIs where we have to report how many individuals enrolled and then how many individuals actually achieved. So you might have 100 people enrolled and only 8 achieved. So it's very, very data oriented that we have to turn into the state and have everything figured out. And so in the last one is our performance analysis. So how did we actually perform? Let's say only 7 families completed, and 5 of them completed the program. So 5 divided over the 7, we actually have a higher rate of 71%. So let's say that not, all 15 families didn't complete, it was actually only 7, then our denominator and our numerator change. And so that's how we get our percentages. So the closer that we can get to a higher number, it's a lot better for us as an organization. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to page 65, measuring actual performance with a reduced denominator. And I kind of went over that already. But Annette, if you can read that first paragraph.
If you are managing your program using results oriented practices, you will want to know how many individuals you will need to serve to achieve certain goals. Let's assume that some individuals enroll will not complete the program.
So in all actuality, you're seeing all of these different sections. And we have our estimated, which we always start off with at the beginning of the year. This is what we estimate. Then you have your actual performance. Then you have your dropout rate and your rate performance. And then you have your performance analysis. Looking at it as a community action agency, which one do you think is the best for our organization? It would be the performance analysis, which is the 71%. It would be better if we were to get it at 90% or 100 or 99. But that's one of the things that we have to look at. And as an organization, that's something that we really look at when doing our reports and turning all that information in. The state is really looking at that, and that really helps us for our funding, because the better that we can reach those higher numbers, the more money they're more likely to give us, or maybe even give us money later on during the year. So sometimes we'll get an additional funding throughout the year, and if we're not performing, we're not showing them, hey, we're hitting our 80-90 target, we're only hitting 10%, we're more likely not going to get it. So our numbers are very important. That's why I always harass you guys on MPIs, and turning in those MPIs as best as you can, making those partnerships, helping me. Because myself, I can't do it all. My supervisors can't do it all. Managers can't do it all. And so you all are, individuals, community services, advisors, secretaries. You're out in the community. And so you guys can really help us to gain more for those MPIs. Okay, so let's go ahead and go to page 66. So what is our projected success rate? So you all said that 10 out of 20 or a certain percentage will gain job skills within 6 months or 180 days, right? So again, we are very results oriented, and so as I said, we put our results on our logic model, but we don't put it up on the top because we are results oriented. We look at everything for the entire year. We don't say halfway through the year, oh, we got so many individuals, okay, that's it, we're done. We continue going until the end of the year. Okay? So that's why our results is still kind of floating on our logic model. So what is our percentage on 10 out of 20? 50%. Thank you. So now that we got our 50%, we've already found out what our results are. So now we're going to raise our results. Okay. So let's go to page 67. And so here we're going to do an activity. So we're going to learn a lot from baseball. And so I've given you 2 cards.
You could have done soccer.
Unfortunately with Roma, it doesn't work out. So we're going to look at baseball. And we're going to talk about baseball. I don't know if anybody is a baseball fan, but can anybody tell me anything a little bit about baseball?
There's 9 players.
There's 9 innings.
What you want?
3 outs.
There's 3 outs. 3 strikes, 1 out.
How many balls? 4 balls?
4 balls. There's a pitcher.
Base?
3 basemen.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, statistics.
Batting
Kind of
range, batting
hit
averages or something.
Yeah.
Hit the nail, hit the hammer on the nail. Statistically, baseball has been taking their batting average over several years. And so that's why now in front of you, you have these baseball cards, and on these baseball cards, I highlighted what their batting average is for those individuals. And so I want you to throw out the 2 that you have.
.314,
.314,
.266,
.266,
.293,
.293,
.266.
.266,
.229,
point .229,
and .243.
.243,
Point 217
.217,
and point 261.
.261,
.265,
.265,
.143,
.143,
.270,
.270,
.250,
.250,
.203,
.203,
and .294.
So we just kind of have a number out there for these. This is just a range of all the cards that you have in front of you of batting averages. Okay. So we're looking at this and we see we're going to look at the different, I guess the averages and stuff. So right now in baseball, if you hit a .3000 and up, you're considered a superstar. You're Yogi Berra, right? Berra? Yogi Berra?
Babe Ruth.
Come on.
Babe Ruth.
You're the superstar. And that's only, let's look at that percentage. So 314 batting over 1,000, that gives us 31.4%. 31.4%. So those of you who have children come home and they say, Mom, I got a 31 on my test. Exactly right.
What?
But in baseball, you're a superstar. That's the difference. So we're going to look at this and on average. These are the average players. And we're going to take the middle one, 266 over 1,000, which gives us 26.6%. We're going to take the average here of 217 over 1,000. These are kind of the underdogs, right? But that's the percentage. That's what they've been taking all that data for years. Now imagine if they had never done that, and all of these people that keep doing 30%, and they're actually the superstars. So they took a lot of data, they took a lot of time, they studied, they made sure that they got the right information that they needed. So it's very important for us to do the exact same thing. Like I said, that's some of the things that I do. I learned this when I started doing my Roma, and I figured, oh my gosh, I have to look at all of my data, and I have to do it over time, and I have to see, okay, and they talking to the state, they said the best thing is to have 5 years of data, so that you can look at it and be able to do an average, and this is what you're going to say you can accomplish. And it's changed. For example, 2 years ago, we were doing the Fighting Hunger, and we were like every 3 months doing food pantry. And we had these huge numbers for our food pantry and how many emergency food we were helping for individuals. And then the following year, we didn't do one. And then so it dropped. So I, in reporting status, was like, oh, we're going to help 3,000 families. And then no, we didn't help one. So you have to look at it. So I was overthinking just because of something we had done 1 year, instead of looking over time how many families we helped in 5 years. And then I could have probably have said, okay, maybe this number could go lower, and then I would have been more accurate. So again, learning from baseball, getting their statistics, their information. Don't take it for granted, oh, just because I did something the year before, that's how much we're going to do this year. Okay. So going on to page 68, Yogi Berra's baseball card, it states there that he did 2.90, so he wasn't even a .3. That was just the statistic at that time. So I think his batting average was .307. So he did 30.7%. So even then, somebody has a 31.4 who is doing better
then you'll be.
Okay, so let's go ahead and go to page 69. So what can we learn from baseball? What do you think we all learned from baseball? I'm sorry? Accountability.
Collecting data is very important.
Collecting data. Very important.
You gotta use it over a good amount of time in order to get a more accurate average, so that, like you said, had you known that this average, you would have been able to project better for the following year.
So it's very, very important. These numbers are very important, especially for a nonprofit, because we're not taking that money in. We can't say, oh, we made so much money during the year. We have to look at our data. We have to look at our tools. We have to look and see, is this working for us as an organization? And so it has helped. We've learned a lot within our organization on what things we can improve on and achieve and what things we can't. And so like I said, I also made mistakes and errors, and I said, oh, this is how much we're going to do this year, and this is how much we're going to do next year, and then so so it's true. So you gotta look at everything and see, this is where it all comes from. And you all are very important. You all have partnerships that I don't know. You all have things that I might not know. And so you guys help us to become a better organization. Okay? So let's go ahead and go to page 70. And this is an activity. And I want you to think about the success rate in our industry. So executive management recruitment, how many of those do you think, what percentage actually gets a placement rate for executive management recruitment? What percentage? Kind of close, it's 20%. So only 20% actually gets placement. New magazines, what percentage do you think survive over 12 months?
5%.
Very close, it's 3.3%.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Movies, one in blank or a percentage make a profit. So one in 6 or 16.7% actually make a profit.
16 out of 7?
1 out of 6. 1 out of 6. Only 16.7 make a profit. You think about the movie industry, how many?
That's a lot of millions that don't make a profit.
Yeah. Okay, Broadway. 1 in blank or this percentage make a profit. Broadway. It's 1 in 7 or 14.3% make a profit. 14.3%. Music recordings.
Ooh, that's higher. Like 70%?
It's actually 5%.
5%.
5%.
Are you serious?
Make a profit.
Oh, wow.
How about prescription drug? What percentage make it to market?
100. Especially the EpiPen.
30%.
Close, 20% actually make it to market.
Oh,
Now,
I thought it said made a profit.
No, no.
That's why I said 100.
of the prescription drugs that make it to market, what
100%.
percentage make a profit?
100%.
It's actually 33%. So Pfizer 1 in 100 new drugs or blind percentage make it to market, and they have 10 to 12 years to develop a product.
One in 5? 4?
1 in 100 new drugs.
Wow.
Therefore, only 1% make it to
Wow.
market. So DuPont, 1 in how many? DuPont is the vacuum cleaner. They have a lot of dishes and stuff like that. So 1 in 250, or only 0.004% of their ideas generate one major marketable new product. So on-time railroad delivery, plus or negative a certain amount of hours.
Plus or minus
24 hours. So in baseball, one hit in 3 times at bat, or .333 or 33% is considered the superstar. So one hit per 4 times at bat is 0.25%, or 25% is just considered a successful hit.
Do
So
we have a lot of superstars in baseball? I don't know, I don't watch baseball. I don't watch
Yeah,
baseball.
we had, more Yankees, I know that, Dieter and A-Rod, they were,
Yeah, but he won cheated.
but he was still successful.
Yeah, they cheated.
So on the bottom of page 70, community action must establish its own standards of performance and communicate these standards of performance to elected officials, government, public, private funders, the general public, the media, and to the staff of community action agencies and CSBG or Community Services Block Grant eligible entities. And we're always, we never hide anything, always giving you information. I think sometimes we overload you with information, and sometimes you're like, what the heck is this, and why do I need to know? But that's why, because we want you to know. We want you to be one with our organization and know what's going on. And that's why we always make you guys accountable for it. So let's go ahead and go to page 71. And so performance targeting for MPIs, another way to calculate success. I'm going to read performance in this case refers back to one of the key provisions of JPRA. Agencies must be able to accurately identify performance goals or targets prior to beginning service. So like I told you guys, before every year, I get a blank state report, and I'm told, okay, what do you think you're going to hit for all these MPIs, which are 6 national goals, which have different MPIs within each one, right? So I have to work with my team, get my supervisors together, work with my CSAs, and we say, how many food pantries are we going to have? How many utility assistants are we going to have? How many low-income riders are we going to do? How many, so we're just, every MPI, we're looking at it, and we're really analyzing how many we can do and how we can help our clients within the county of El Paso. So the calculation does not use the number of those receiving services. So it's just an estimate at first, right? Just like I said. And then as time progresses, it moves up, it moves down, it goes level. So we targeted it at a good amount, but everything changes, everything goes up and down. Okay. So let's go ahead and go to page 72. Another dimension of performance. Just like I said, our performance analysis that we had in this corner over here. Your ability to successfully project your performance for this project was only 71%, which still is not a good number, right? We really have to target those high numbers, that high percentage. So let's go ahead and go to page 73, establishing measurement tools and processes. So, measurement tools. Minimizing use of soft outcomes, use a measurement tool to capture outcomes, use a pre-existing measurement tool before creating one, and research other organizations that may have an outcome framework before creating your own. So, what do you think we use here to measure? What's our measurement tool for Project Bravo? We actually do have tools of measurement. Then,
Cap 60.
so we use Cap 60, right? We do, we have reports, we enter information in them, right? What other tools do we have, maybe in finance? How about ADP, right?
Well, that's payroll.
Yeah.
We have, we have our accounting, MIP. MIP is our accounting system that tells us how much we're spending and we're staying within budget, so that's a tool, yeah.
Are there any other tools or units of measurement that we use? How about surveys?
What about, would you consider the assessment of the weatherization?
Yeah.
That they use to assess the homes, their assessment, weatherization assessment or something like that, I don't know what you
Yeah.
call it.
I don't remember what it's called.
But is it that,
The mass.
I don't remember what they call it, but I know it's their assessment of the homes.
Yeah, we have that as well. So, data source. Data source, what kind of data source do we have? Again, our data source would be CAP 60. Would be our intake. Our reporting. So our reports that we do to the state every month. Case management has to turn in reports on a weekly. So case management reports. What else?
We do monthly reports, like for the kind of like how many clients we see. Like we do, we provide monthly reports to our supervisor to see how many,
What report are you doing? Like phone calls or?
no, especially how many applications how many clients are scheduled, how many clients are seen, I actually see.
Clients. Seen clients.
Yeah, actually see, because not because we schedule 12 clients,
What are,
they all see.
Our monthly financial performance reports.
Yeah.
That we report to the state.
financial reports to the state? Okay, so going back to what you said, the case management, they do it weekly. CAP 60, we do it monthly. That's our frequency. The financial reports, we do it monthly. So we have to, in order to get all of our data, you have to have a tool, and your measurement tool has to be in a certain amount. You can't just say, I'm gonna look at it every once in a while. So we do, and we have our surveys that we look at quarterly. We have our monthly reports. Supervisors have weekly reports. We report to the finance committee monthly. We report to the board monthly. So we're always reporting. We always have our measurement tools in place. We have our data source in place, and then we have our frequency. And as you can see, our data source, we get it from different areas. We have it from CAP 60. We get it from reporting it to the state. There's different information that we get at different times. Sometimes some people turn them in weekly. Sometimes some people turn them in monthly. Sometimes they turn it in quarterly. So it all depends. Every agency is different, but we all kind of have the same things that we have to do. Okay? So with that being said, in our logic model, we actually did the last 3 components on our logic model. And so we did our measurements. We did our data source. And we did our frequency. So we kind of already have made our logic model all complete. Do you guys have any questions regarding the logic model? Are you confused? Do you kind of see the flow? Our flow with our logic model, it always starts with our mission statement. We go into our need, and our need is low-income individuals lack skills and tools for job opportunities, and that's a family need. Okay? Then we jump to our outcome. And so our outcome is kind of worded like our need. Individuals gain job skills. So this is what they were lacking. And then how did we do that? Individuals enrolled in classes for job skills training. And then we have our outcome indicators. Okay. Any questions? You guys got this? Because you guys are going to do your own logic model on your own. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and give you all a 10-minute break and go to the restroom, get some snacks, coffee, whatever else is necessary.